Hello and welcome. This is what I call my generic hello for those sessions where I've had a splice to a video. So this is, I don't like you to just wander in and see a bit where it's been spliced without me saying hello and welcome. So yes, please enjoy the content. Right, I'm not going to make it easy. Let's try and do this again. Now that we know, yeah, that's the right. Oh, the vehicle does not support AI loading. What? Well, that's a bit. Has it got to be a lorry then? Okay, well, we do happen to have a lorry right with us right here. So let's investigate. Maybe that. Let's have a go. Ooh, that is a point. Is it got to be a lorry back? That is true. Now, this does do this, but it might not understand it. Might have to only be lorry backs then. It does sort of make sense, although let's be honest. I mean, yeah. It is farming simulator, not truck simulator, so I think, yeah, is it, I mean, again, it could be angles and all sorts of things, so let's have a go. Let's try. It was always intrigued me. Right, so, oh, deliver. No, we want to load and deliver. No. Let's wait till that goes green. We don't really need to even concentrate, it can just go flashy green. Yep. No, we don't want barley. Let's see if we'll find. Now, was this way? We weren't that far from this. Oh, you know, no, that was it. Strawberry and. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's. Oh my life. Why not? Well, I'm going to have to look into this. This is ridiculous. Well, I don't suppose it gains me that much anyway. Let's just manually load some straw. This is ridiculous. It's not even a hard run. It's almost a straight run. So, yeah. Exactly as the last time I tried to do this. It's a load of old rubbish. Still, definitely. Right. Let's grab a load of this and take it across ourselves. Next time, at least we will have filled. Right. So that was a waste of time. Total waste of time. Well, in that case, we're going to stick this straight in here because it's, let's face it, I just thought if we could get the AI to lug it there, then it would obviously save us a bit of a run, but it's not that much of a save, so, do you know, I am intrigued to see how much this holds. Yeah, let's do a run through whilst we're here, and then we're going to go and, yeah, so that's another 70, that's 3 sets of the 70 tons of potatoes that we've done. Oh, it is wide. It is. I think we'll get quite a lot in here. Oh, I do. I think that's going to be, yeah, amazing. Right, okay then. Well, we should drop you. Oh no, we need you. We need you for the potatoes. Right, I'm going to, yeah, stop recording for a minute, or well, for quite a few minutes, and we're going to do, yeah, there's an awful lot of work to do. We've got all of that silage that I showed you earlier. And again, I'm going to come in and out because it's all this type of work now, really. Yeah, rather than normal episodes. Yeah, this is the catching up stage. Right, we need to shift that first. Right, I'm going to, yeah, I shall bring you in a few minutes. I had forgotten that poplars were like crop up again, like sugar cane. I think we're going to have to revisit this because I do like, actually, yeah, it's rather an interesting sort of thing to do. The trouble is it takes so long that what I think I would do is I would do an episode where we go on the farm, we would plant that as the first thing that we plant. I would then stop and speed time up until the fact that that's actually ready, yeah, and so that it's then started to propagate growing again. Something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. So I am going to, as always, include yourselves to sort of like, yeah, actually, what we want to be doing is we want to be changing this into the middle-ish, dragging everything like that, something like that. Oh. Yeah, that's the wrong thing I was trying to drop. Yes, I really, because this is the first time I've ever actually managed to get to the end, because I think, how long have we been on the Let's Play? Let's have a quick look, because I don't think there's been a map update where we've needed to, actually, so it's this one here. 4 years! Did we do it in the first? No, we didn't. I think it's 2 years. I think it's taken 2 years for that to actually do. In which case, it's definitely well over a year. I think actually 2 years isn't far off. I think I'm probably about right. I will find out, but it's true, right? So if we stick that up like that type thing and put it more in the middle, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if I sort of roughly aim for the centre. Yeah, we're actually nearly done down here. There's just a few little bits and bobs. Oh, it's actually playing with that quite a lot. It's a little ungainly. I don't think that's that far away. Oh, it's doing that thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. You put your brakes on. Yes, right, I'm going to get everything in place. I'm going to bring you back in. We are doing well, you can see. Yeah, we've literally just emptied another 48 tonnes. So that is 210, 258 tonnes, 260 odd tonnes. Yeah, I think it's going to be about 300 tonnes, which I just still don't understand. Mind you, I must check the size of the field. Just because it looks small doesn't mean it actually is. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to start recording and bring you in when I'm just about to finish this, I think. So I'm going to see you shortly. Right, I think I'm nearly done actually, yeah. It didn't take too much longer to do that when you get your belts in the right way. I find a sort of way that you can go back on itself and push this just up the field, so it should really be able to do this just by dragging that other belt in now. Yeah, it is the Amiga, isn't it, you know, sometimes. My word brain. I'm sure that's right. It just doesn't sound right when you're tired. Oh, this is all I'm aiming for, this recording session. Next session we're going to get that straw into there. Or do we do the silage? Yeah, I think actually next session silage, it's more important about... No, actually, thinking about it, that takes a full day to do, so we really need to get everything in, don't we? Mind you, yeah, well, it's 1 times. We've got 1 month, so yeah, we're going to make the maximum use of the time we've got. That's one thing I'm going to say. Don't want to be wasting any time. We've got to I'm treating the Let's Play as we've got to do everything that we've got to do properly. We're not wasting any time. Am I going to cut any more grass? I'm going to do 1 more cut. We've got an awful lot of work to do without even doing that. Yeah, it's more about, oh, I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to think about that one. Because it is true. There's a lot of work to do already with the bales. We've got really the bales and the thing from last time still to do because we were working so hard on the barley. So we shall see. Oh, can you get that right? Let's get that last little bit of straggly stuff over there. Yeah, it's faffy, but yeah, we're so close now. One more little bit, I think. Just see it. 1 tiny little blob of potatoes over there, and then it's just that corner. There we go. Done. Right, now then, if we push up to here, I think we'll just need to push the... is it the Amiga? Just doesn't sound right. Let's have a look. Come on, let's have a look at this. Bell systems. Quantum. I didn't think it did sound right. Quantum. That's more like it. Right, let's grab that. Do we do this on camera? It depends. Sometimes I've had to muck around with this, but I think we're up the hill. It was the hill. Yeah, the terrain was throwing a wobbler, so I had to grab it with a tractor and pull it up a little bit. I think this is the last move that we need to do. So and did another 48 tons into the silo. So I think that's 2 of those now, and 3 of those. So that's 96 and 210. Yeah. So just over 310 tons odd, really. Let's put that in the middle. And I think we're going to do that easily. Not going to get too much from this though, are we really? Yeah, there's not many more tons to stick in this. We're lucky, I would say, for 10 tons, if that. Yeah, just a few oddments. It's not. It is quite. I actually quite enjoy doing this with the belts. I've got to be truthful. I thought I'd get bored of this, but it's actually quite. There's a lot of moving and sort of putting things around, and it's got such a fantastic. I would like to use the Mark II. I would. It's now I know that you got to switch the engine off to make it work. And now I did try it when it was first released, and I don't think it did work at all at that point. But then it has. Maybe it did, but I'm sure I switched it on, switched it off, and did everything. So I don't think that was me the first time, but I think the second time I tried it, I treated it the same as I would this, which it isn't the same. So yeah, it's a different set of rules. But yeah, it might be useful for the Quantum, but I'm not so sure about this one. I suppose this is the most important one for shifting around. That would be quite useful to be quick. Right. Let's have a look. Let's hook that up. Take that across, and that's another job finished. Absolutely, it is. I don't think we've got very many tonnage in that at all. No. Ooh, more than you think, I think. 8 ton. 13 ton. Okay, there you go. So then, 2, 3, yeah, about 320 odd tons, 320 to 330 tons of potatoes off this field. I swear this is, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's strange, isn't it? Sometimes it's just the map itself that looks different. But yeah, yes, I'd forgotten that that's like sugar cane and it keeps growing. That's a fantastic crop to actually have. I must do another sugarcane. I do like doing sugarcane a lot. Right, so next session then, being as we do know, yeah, in order, we've got all of our silages ready, so we really do need the job now. The job we need to concentrate on next is this. So I don't know whether to... I just think to fill the 70 tonner and keep knocking this in. I do. I think that might actually work. Do we do set 3 going in with follow me? Because we can use the forage wagon as well. We could use the forage wagon, the 48 tonner, and the other one. But I don't know whether to use follow me and then to release. I'm not sure. It's going to be. Sometimes the more faffy something is, the more long-winded it is. Sometimes it's just best to just crack on as you normally would. So I think the lorry, because it can cover that distance quicker than anything else. Yeah, I do. Let's just do one run. Just tonight, and I do mean one run. This is just me just doing a trial run. In fact, we've even filled it already, so yeah, I do think this is probably the best, because it is obviously much faster to cover the thing, and the 70 ton is the biggest we've got. I know I could spend some money, but again, this is really the catching up stage. I could go for the 83 or the 109 tonner, the bigger brother to this one that's a lorry back. Would work, but I just don't. Yeah, this is 70 tons at a pop. stuff of dreams. So I think we'll just stick with this if I'm honest. But yeah, we shall go through here because the weight on this is quite some weight, and obviously it's weight that's important, as we know. Yeah, and it's a good push lorry, this is. Yeah, I don't think that's going to take us long. 700 tonnes is 10, so that's 30 loads. It is a lot, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's nobody going to deny that 30 loads is a lot, but this can go fast. 70 tonnes, it's going to be one of those things. I think it's probably an hour's work for myself, I would say. Just one of those, listen to a bit of music, which I never do when I'm playing Farm Simulator. But yeah, it really is one of those type of jobs. Yeah, there's a bit of mess on the field, I know, but you know, it's 1 3/4 million litres of straw. So do you know, yeah, we shall. It is what it is. Yeah. And on that note, that is for next session. Yeah, so that's another session done. We have the silage to do. We've done the animals today. We've done the milk. We've got some slurry to move and some manure to move, and 1 3/4 million litres of straw to move into that. I'm not sure if it'll take. I think it is one of the big ones. They take about between 2 and 3 million. If it does 1 mil at a time, 1 million litres of silage is an awful lot. If we have to do it twice, I will do that. That's going to be done. I am not faffing around. I'm not leaving straw. It's going to be definitely converted into silage, and we're going to sell that in the energy business, or at the very least, if we run out of time, I'm going to take this up to January, February, but that is the latest. So we're going to process as much as we possibly can, even if we have to pull all-nighters to process all of the silage we've got over there already. And when this is converted to silage over here, all of this as well. That's what I'm... Can we do that though? That's an awful lot of runs. It is, actually, thinking about it. Yeah. I've got to be honest, it really is gargantuan sort of task. Yeah, I think we will sell that as 1 3/4 million litres of silage instead of selling that as the energy. Obviously it's worth more as the energy, but yeah, I do think it's... I'm not afraid of hard work, but that is a real tough one. So, you know, I think I should be a little bit kind to myself. We're still going to absolutely knock the stuffing out of how much we get at the end of this, I think, and bearing in mind how much we've got in fields. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I used to sell the fields. Now if we did, obviously, yeah, I mean, that's 500, 650, 710, 740, 789, if we call that 8, a million, and yeah, 1.15 million in fields alone. So yeah, we have, it is true. And that is, truthfully, should be in the counts when you've got the fields that we have got. So yeah, I suppose it is true. We sold the farm. That's really what we're trying to do. I didn't always do that. I haven't done that in the last couple of Let's Plays, but I suppose I should on Rombos. I didn't do that. Well, that's on Rombos though. We nearly made 20 odd million. So that was the best I've ever done, and I don't think I'm ever going to top that because that was stupendous. Anyway, enough waffling. Yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. As always, I do look forward to hearing comments from yourself. So anything that you would like to see, or any comments, please, yeah, leave me a comment. I really do love listening to you. And yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see on any of the Let's Plays, yeah, please drop me a comment. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now. Hello and welcome. Right, I have bought these back over here. I'm sure you can guess how. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. Yeah, absolutely. I've started them trundling along. Now we're going to go and do the straw. So I'm going to do that off camera because it is a bit of a beastly job. It really is. So I'm going to bring you in every now and again just to sort of show you my progress, showing I'm like a little bit down and when I'm halfway through the mill and 3/4, and then hopefully when I'm just about finished. So yeah, I'm going to see you shortly. Just thought I'd record this because I normally do. So yeah. I'm just popping between the two sides. I'm filling up with a load of straw, and then I'm literally coming to do this, doing it in dribs and drabs, so as I get it sort of done. In fact, I'll keep it. Yeah, let's keep the cameras running. Let's sort of show you the progress we've made. We're done about 5 or 6 loads, so we're quite early on of the. I think I worked out as 30 loads, something like that, didn't I? Something like that. So we've got a lot of loads left to do. But as always, yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to need a leveler, if I'm honest, for this type of thing, because you get stopped and then it starts to form a lump, and yeah, and this also obviously has got the 3-point link at the front, so it would make an ideal thing to do so. I'm not sure whether it's, yeah, I'm only going to need this once really, because we can normally, yeah, you can see the lumps at the front. That's what's, yeah. It sort of stops you. I mean, this is heavy enough to push them down a little, but yeah, like now you can see you sort of get stuck, so therefore it's forming big lumps instead of like little tiny. Yeah, I'm going up and down. I've leveled that slightly. It was a bit too severe, the going down angle, so I've literally spent a few. It doesn't cost very much for that smoothing like that, so yeah, and then I'd run down here like this and level this a little bit. You can see this is going to get to a certain point. I mean, the weight of this is heavy, but it's still, you've got to back it up quite a lot because it gets stuck like now, or yeah, not so far, but it will do as we continue to sort of put them in. It is going to get worse. So I'm going to do another run up to try to level it a little bit, otherwise it really is going to get. Yeah, that's what I think half of the battle is with these, is that particular thing. It's keeping these level to begin with, or you start to go, just ignore it and just do what most people do, just chuck it all in, and that's when you get into trouble. Because it gets too big in places like this. You can see the wheels and the weight do push it down a little, but yeah, if you ignore it and don't do a little bit of this as you're going down, it's alright up this end. Yeah, they keep running up and down on it, is levelling it quite nicely, but it's just that end or where you get those lumps start to form. So yeah, I think what we'll do on camera as well is we shall ask the shop to drop us off a leveler. Do we go leveler or do we go... That is a point. I don't use these very often, so yeah, I don't pay much attention to where they are. Silo compaction levelers. Some of them do both. I like the wheel one, but yeah, it was a bit leery, the wheel roller. And that's a back one, isn't it? Can that go on the front? Yeah, I would say, oh yeah, front. Excellent, it can. Right, I am going to lease you. I am going to save the game because having lost a lot of progress with things like this over the years, especially this type of thing, yeah, we are going to take every precaution so as we don't lose. Now I think it is the right way. That looks like the front. Oh no, it's not. I don't think. No, it's the other way. Right, let's fiddle around with this. Grab this. Yeah, and this should help. He says so confidently. Well, it normally does. Ah, yes, I can see it now. That is right. Yeah, brilliant. That's not actually dragging on the floor normally, but it will as soon as it hits a silo, so brilliant. Let's get another 70 tons, and then we're going to do a few runs in and out whilst we're doing this. And yeah, I'm glad I'm keeping you with me here. I want to, yeah, I think we're down to about 1.4, something like that. So we've not done much, about 300 tons, something like that. So yes, I'm not sure how much we can fit in there, because this is part of the problem as well, is keeping it nicely compacted, or else you get to a certain stage and then you just can't do anything anymore. 12 actually. Okay, there you go. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I will. I should keep the cameras rolling a minute, because it is all about, I mean, I've got to produce a session as well. I'm not going to keep you with me the entire thing, but yeah, we will show you some of the stuff that goes on, because that is, after all, the nature of the farm. Whoa. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, so the potatoes are all got now. Oh, and I didn't check exactly how much we did have, although we did already have a lot as well. So yeah, this is not. It was 320 odd tons, but if we look in storage with potatoes, yeah, we had a lot left over from last year as well. So, but I would say that that's not far off, if I'm honest, because I did try to count my loads, because I knew that that was the case. I need to change to the back. I do love the icons for this. Yeah, I love the way that that's been worked on. It is amazing. Right, let's try and level a bit of this. Right, yeah, I know there's going to be. I'm going to have to fetch the telehandler and the bucket to stick it back in. I realise that's the only trouble with using something really heavy to do it. It really does half push the stuff out, but you can't have it both ways. You can't try to deal with this type of weight in a massive way and then moan about the fact that you're going to push stuff out. It's just inevitable that you're going to push stuff out if you're using something big. What did that say? That was 500 tons. Well, yeah, I suppose it will be, really. Right, now let's actually let the load out. Let's go this way. So the lumps are both sides. This seems a bit low here. Try not to stop, because yeah, this is what really makes the lumps appear in the first place. When you actually stop like that, there's now going to be a massive lump behind me. Yeah. And I didn't try to stop or anything. It is, yeah, unfortunately that is what it is. Which of this has actually got the strength to pull through lumps like that, really. With tractor, there's very few tractors that would have the weight to do that. I've never done this with a lorry before, but yeah, I thought it might be bad, but it does seem actually not to be bad at all. We'll do a couple of runs in there, because I can't, as I said, this is the thing, you just can't ignore the big lumps, because that's when it's going to come and get you in the long run. See if we can skirt past the edge of that one. I think another one. Let's go back down, and then I'm going to stop the cameras, because you get the impression. Yeah, I mean, this is doing two jobs in one, really, because obviously I do mine as I go, whereas most people just like lump it all in, and I think this is the better way, where you actually do it. And I think actually almost everything in life is down to that. If you sort of ignore something until the end, I think that's it. If you sort of do things as you go along, I think with almost everything, there's less to do. He says as he gets stuck, totally jammed. getting some traction. Yeah, we're moving. That's the main thing. It really is. Just amazing. It's almost like skid practice, this is, in a way. Okay, let's reverse then. It's not liking that. Right, okay. See if we can level this, because this is a bit lumpy here. Although nothing in comparison to that other end that we've just gone on. Better. Wow, fantastic. That didn't do a bad job. Right, I'm going to stop recording for a bit. I'm going to bring you in when I have really got this down a lot, and the compaction is not bad. So I'm going to see you shortly. Alright, I thought I'd literally come in now just so you can see how much we're down. So I've had quite a lot of trouble, as you always do, where you get snarled up and stuff like that. So we're below a mil. I think I'm going to probably do this in 2 hits, because it is one of those jobs that's a bit... I'd like to do another session on one of the others, like Stone Valley or something, because it's a bit mind-numbing, these sort of tasks. They do need doing, but it's sometimes, I think, good to break it up. So this is probably going to be my last load, although I'm also, while that's doing, what I've been doing is I'm literally splitting my jobs so that, I did to begin with go for the aggro star, and then I realised actually I thought I'd taken this one from this side and I hadn't. I'd grabbed the one from that side, so we need to be grabbing the straw again from this, which is a shame we're buying straw when we've got so much over that side. But we don't want to be wasting that. It's much more important to silage than it is as straw, so I don't mind buying straw in. But I thought I was going to do the. I did say I was going to do this later with the 70 ton. I thought, why? Why don't you just, because there's the bit where you fill in the thing, filling the trailer each time, and I thought, well, you've got a few seconds where you can at least do part of this job every time that you come across. So I thought you could do 2 or 3 loads of this in the small one, and you've still got the 70 odd tons that you want. Why are you not popping? Okay, perhaps we should be left side, because I know it is more in the middle, that much I do know, but you usually can get it. Yeah. Right, okay, let's pop over then, leave that trundling along. Once we do the last one on this, I'll just keep you with me, so as I can show you exactly, so we're below, wow, 800 and something, 830 odd tons in that. And there is a little, well, obviously you can guess, must be nearly approaching a mil in this, and there's lots of room. I think we'll do it. I think this is one of the 2 or 3 million litre job is. It is big. I'd like to be able to get this. It keeps snarling up though now. It does a little bit. Each load, you've got to be a little bit more careful than next. You can see the massive lump on that left-hand side, and there's an awful lot. Oh yeah, I've got the telehandler. I had to dig myself out at one point. This is where I could do with dumping some little bits to try to cover the... But then you need to also stop every now and again, otherwise you get a massive lump. That's better. I'll keep you with me while I'm just doing a bit of levelling or compacting. I've got it lifted at the front this time, but now I'm just going to put it down a bit. If you hit one of the big lumps, it almost acts like a brake, which is realistic, it would. Because it isn't a leveller per se, but it will level, obviously, because of weight. But see if we can... hey, that's not too bad. That lump at the back end is that. This sort of gets you stuck in there if you keep it down. So if you raise it, it just then becomes about the lorry again, he says, because that makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. I'm on the edge. And then you get snarled up on, this is what happened last time, you get snarled up on the, sort of dragging on the edge of the bunker itself, and then the weight of the back also is awkward. Yeah, this is what happened last time. I had to no, not that. I want to drop that. Yeah, it's trying to find that level, and then you get your sills stuck in the chaff as well. Well, that isn't as bad as in FS19. That was almost untenable. This would have been almost impossible to do, which is why I think a lot of content creators don't do this, because yeah, you used to, this is so solid. In FS19 this is classed as like a lump, so you hit it and you're stuck. It's as simple as that. There was no real way of getting yourself out. Yeah, I'm now sitting, my wheels aren't gripping. But yeah, I find it's a bit like skidding. If you sort of keep sort of skidding around like you would with skid training, it actually does work quite well. And keeping momentum as well, as long as you don't hit one of those massive banks, that also assists. Whoa, that was a bit, yeah. Let's do a bit of leveling. Yeah, I got this lump here. That was a massive lump there, and that's gone down nicely. We're getting the, yeah, it's getting up now. It's 57%, not bad on this amount. How much have we got in? 876 tons. So we're doing well. There's a lot of. I think we will get it all in though. I've got to be honest. I truly do. Yeah, that's it. I hit the lump and stopped instantly. It is brilliant though at levelling, I've got to be honest. It says as he clocks the... yeah, this is my last load for a bit. I'm going to go and do something interesting. I think a Stone Valley. Or... no, actually, the new Rombos. Although, no, it's tough. This is... yeah, it is. I've got lots of straw movements on this, and it'll be a bit reminding me like... yeah. I've done quite a few with that. I think I'm on episode 8. So, yes. Is it 8 or 9? No, it is. I think I've done episode 7, or have I done episode 8? Yeah, the next one is a massive job of grabbing lots of straw off the field. I mean, lots. I need to lift that. It's doing that. Oh, no, I was already lifted. Right, okay. Oh, come on, you can do it. I'm not stuck. Let's grab that this time. That's going to assist. Ooh, I'm sort of caught on a... let's try again. Wow, that is a bit lumpy. Yeah, I'm like on the edge. I really do need to get that bad bits grabbed. Oh, yeah, I need to sort of dump some down there, whether it's with this or with the ooh, that really is like hitting a brick wall. Let's see if we can glance at the sides to make it lump, go down a little. Yeah, that is working. Yeah, let's try that now. It does make a difference if it is down, but as long as you don't catch it head on, and then it'll literally will stop you. Yeah, ooh, I think, yeah, we have. Need to come back again. It does work though. It's slowly and surely, especially if you've got a big lump. You obviously, you've got to be realistic. It is like hitting a brick wall. You've got to work on it gently. We've got the weight. That's it. That's not bad. Let's have another run. I reckon one more run at that. With it down or with it up? Let's have a look. Let's keep it down to begin with, and if we hit it, then we shall literally raise it. It's good fun, this is, actually. I've got to be honest. I like this. It's almost like, yeah, doing skid training. It's good fun. Definitely. Much better than the traditional way of doing it. Definitely. I don't normally look forward to doing that, but since finding the fact that keeping a forage wagon and reversing and that does it, and this is obviously real good fun with this, with a lorry. I've never done it with a lorry before. Not properly. I have gone through one on Horbelleron with my lorry there, and that wasn't terribly effective. Now then, one more time, because I didn't see what we were up to. I would say we were probably about 60 odd as a guess, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look properly. Ooh, 65. Can't be bad. That is getting quite level, actually. I've got to be truthful. Yeah. Let's have another go. Come on, let's get this up to 70, and then I think I'm going to stop. And I'm going to go and do something interesting on Stone Valley. I'm trying to think what I've got to do in Stone Valley. Ah, yes. I've got to shift the clothes. Yeah, that is not too difficult. I like the sound of that at the minute. Yeah, these mind-numbing tasks can be a little lot. 67%. Come on, give me 68. You can do it. All right then. No, you're not. Right, there we go. I'm going to. No, I'm not going to say my goodbyes, because this is going to be part way through the session. So I am going to say I'm going to see you shortly.
This is what I call my generic goodbye for those sessions where I've done a recording and I didn't realise I was going to split it, and this is I do hate it when I don't say goodbye to you. It seems very rude when you've invited guests in to come and have a look at your content and you don't say goodbye. So this is what I always add as the spliced goodbye. So yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.